back on full tilt. A beautiful heads-up game on the Hansen blender. Me and you are in danger. The funny thing about this matchup is, as some of you might know, me and You're in Danger had a little quarrel the other week. Some words were said, this and that, and I think You're in Danger called me an idiot, which, hey, I've been called an idiot before. But anyway, let me just clarify what really happened, because I think a lot of people have been cooking too much soup on this little story. My favorite words. I was in a bad mood, was losing a lot that day, and basically we were playing a 9-handed game and things weren't going as planned, and we had a bit of a giant pre-flop hand. Me, You're in Danger, and oh my god, Clay Aiken. And really, I never accused anyone of cheating. I never accused anyone of some kind of collusion, whatever. All I said was a little suspicious to me, and then I walked away. And really, standard, you bump into some funky looking guy on the street who looks suspicious, you just walk away. That's what I did. I just left the table, which was probably a smart move on my point, since I'd been losing a lot and wasn't in the right frame of mind. That was basically all that happened, end of story. And suddenly all words were said on blogs and forums, magazine, whatsoever. I accused people of doing this or doing that. Like I said, I never uttered these words, and basically that's all I have to say. End of story. Back to the game. I have the King Queen Jack 5 on the 8-6 deuce board, and I'm just gonna let You're in Danger win it. We just had a big hand before with the King King Queen Queen for You're in Danger, and a pair of aces for me, and my aces held up. So nice little hand for me there. And I've had a couple of rather good days here. Yesterday, the day before, I've been taking care of some of my nemesis from the last couple of months. I haven't been doing too well against Lars Lusak. I haven't been doing too well against Sigmund. And I haven't been doing too well against Patrick Antonius. It's basically the Finnish mob, or whatever you want to call it. It's the 3 Finnish guys who plays the highest stakes games in the world. And yesterday, the day before, depending on what hour, what country you're in, what time zone, I had 3 big hands against Lars Lusak. I have to admit, I did not have the best hand when all the money went in. One was a coin flip, one was a big dog, and I have to admit, I can't remember the third one, but I think I was a slight dog in that one. And I just went 3-0. I won all 3. The last one was mighty big. It was raised and re-raised pre-flop. I flopped top 2 with the flush draw. Lars Lusak had the big overpair with a bigger flush draw. He hit the flush on the turn, and I didn't even realize it. I was just annoyed about the turn, and luckily for me, there was a river card, because I made full house 6s full of 10s to drag down a huge pot. I have to admit, I thought I lost it, so I didn't even bother counting. But I think it was in the 300 range, so a very nice river card for me. So that was Lars Lusak. Then I played a little bit of heads up against Sigmund, 2 heads up tables, and basically, apart from losing the first hand, pretty standard raise, re-raise, all the money in. He hit the river, not a big deal, it was kind of a 50-50-ish kind of pot. Then I took charge and won the next 6-7 hands, mostly with river bets, showing the best hand when he called, and I won a couple of hundred. So all in all, 2 fins down and a couple of bucks to Denmark. So very nice the last 2 days. Patrick I haven't really played. I think he's taken a short break, but nonetheless very satisfying my last couple of days performance on Full Tilt. Here I let